What's up, y'all? Hey, I got something good for y'all. I found this secret in the woods, and it's so incredible. I gotta get it back to y'all. But they telling me not to release it, not to share this with the public. But I'm coming. Oh. Oh. I'm coming. Hey, I got y'all. Let's go. Y'all ready? Here we go.
What's up, world? Hey, we are back today to drop some more knowledge. We're going to talk about the #1 concept to understanding finance. All right, so I'm so excited to bring this to you today. We're going to break it down in 4 different things in this video. The first thing is we're going to talk about why is it important to understand the financial statement. The second thing is I'm going to break down the parts of a financial statement and throw in some sauce in there so that way it can make it a little bit more understandable and fun to you. The third thing is we're going to talk about the most common practice that most of us use for the financial statement. And then, last but not least, the bonus, the juicy part, is I'm going to break down the first class enthusiast process of how to use a financial statement. All right, are y'all ready to jump in there? Well, let's go with topic #1, the why. Why is the financial statement important? Have you ever been to the register and getting ready to purchase something and then say, man, I hope I got enough for that bill. I hope I'm able to pay for that. Or what about you go out to eat and you see the bill and you're like, man, you gotta check your phone real quick, make sure I got enough, just to do all that. It's not a fun feeling, right? Or how about you get a phone call? Hey, so-and-so, I need to borrow some money, or I need some money for this and that. And you have to heartbreakingly tell them, nah, I don't even got it myself. And sometimes that crushes you because you're just like, I wish I can be able to give and help those people that ask for the help from me. All right. If you ever been in that boat for those 2 things, I'm right there with you. I used to feel that way too. Or how about you just want to give your kids or your future kids the best attention? You don't want to miss a recital. You don't want to miss a game. You don't want to miss a moment because you have to, like you're forced to go to work to provide. If you are feeling like that, hey, I used to be right there with you. When we get down to the first class enthusiast process, we're going to show you a way so that way you don't have to feel like that. Or last but not least, a lot of people talk about, hey, I want financial freedom so I don't have to work. I can go travel. I can go buy this house, buy this car, go to these events. All those different things are really cool. But how about we just come down and say, what about I want to be able to take all my friends and family out to eat and be able to pay for the entire meal, like enjoy the moment with my friends and family, like the people I really care about. Hey, I got the bill. I can take care of you. If that is you, you're on the right page right now because I'm going to show you the first class enthusiast way of how to use a financial statement. And by no means, before we even get started on all this, this is just not the only way to do it. There's a lot of different ways. And I encourage you to go out there and first thing, seek mentorship from those with experience. And then research, study, and learn how to provide. It took for me to understand this because I had to invest in myself. Before you can ever help anybody, you first have to invest in yourself. Before you can ever invest in somebody else, you first have to invest in yourself. So it's very important to get self-taught, to seek that mentorship, to learn this process. And that's why you're here today. It's just to learn a process from a mentor that have been through these experiences. Okay, so I'm so happy that you're here. I hope that you join us in the first class enthusiast movement of seeking that mentorship, of getting that knowledge to help you. Okay, so let's go ahead. Enough of that soap opera. Let's go ahead and jump into break down the parts of the financial statement. Okay, so right here I got a little chart for you. And this is have some parts. The first thing of the financial statement is the income. And what is that? Simply a W-2 or 1099. What is a W-2 or 1099? A W-2 just simply means that you go in, clock in, and you get paid for the time that you're there. A 1099 is a service that you perform and you get paid from that. Very simple things. It's either employee or you're self-employed. That's it. Easy concept. And there's nothing wrong with either one of those. I don't want you to say that you don't want to do any one of those. I'm going to show you later on how those can be beneficial. But typically, we have either a job or we're self-employed. So you have the income, and then you have expenses. What are expenses? Money that takes out of your pocket. Utilities, car gas, your rent, your mortgage, anything that takes out of your bank account, Netflix, entertainment, eating out, groceries, all those are expenses. And then we come down to the bottom part and we have your assets. What are assets? Assets are simply things that put money into your pocket. All right, so that's very important. What are assets? They put money into your pocket. Liabilities. Liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket. Okay, it's just that simple. Assets are things that put money into your pocket. Liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket on paper. Okay, income is literally the actual money that comes into your pocket. Expenses are actual money that goes out of your pocket. All right, so just keep those two concepts in play. Now for the juicy salsa stuff. All right, we got CF, which is cash flow. All right, why is cash flow so important? It is the actual money that comes into your pocket minus the actual money that comes out of your pocket and creates your cash flow. So if that's a positive number, you have positive cash flow. If that is a negative number, you have negative cash flow. That right there is the biggest secret to understanding finances. You want to have positive cash flow. That's the first thing, okay? Now the next thing I got on here is NW, your net worth. What is that? On paper, it is the money that comes into your pocket over and over, all right? Versus the money that comes out of your pocket over and over. You take those two and subtract it, that is your net worth. So when you see these celebrities that says their net worth is this, or you see these gurus or anybody you know, or you can even do your own, all right? And you can figure out what your net worth is. Very important to understand your net worth because the next two things I'm about to go over is going to determine that. Then you have your CS. What is your CS? Your credit score. Now, everybody knows, hey, credit is very important. Credit is basically power. Cash is king, but credit is power. If you don't understand that, I'm definitely encouraging you to understand how your credit score is power. Later on, if not already, you can check down below this video. It's either gonna say coming soon or it's a link that's actually right there. I'm gonna have my good friend Trey break down of how you can make your credit score turn something from nothing. And it's amazing how this guy can help show you that, all right? So he's gonna have a course to show you how to get your credit score as high as possible and then leverage it to get these different things. We're gonna come back to that part number 4. Right now, we're still in part number 2. We're just breaking down the parts of a financial statement. And then on the other side, we have BP. What is BP? Your buying power. And that is going to be very crucial to you adding to your net worth. So your buying power is a reflection of your net worth. It's about how much more leverage can you take on. So credit score is basically how much respect the lenders are going to have to actually lend you the money. And your buying power is the amount of leverage you have to access more leverage, okay? Those are the parts of the financial statement, all right? Now let's talk about the normal use of a financial statement. So typically, we have our job or we're self-employed, you know, and most self-employed people think that they don't want a job, but they still work as many hours of having a job, which is funny. That used to be me too. I'm right there with you. So I've been through this. Like I said, I'm a mentor with experience of this. So this is the process. You have your job or you're self-employed, you take your income and you pay your liabilities. Not your expenses, you pay your liabilities first. That's your mortgage, your rent, your car payment, student loans, your credit cards, anything like that. You pay those first and then you jump up here and then you pay your expenses, your utilities, your car gas, your groceries, your entertainment, all that. You're checking your bank account at the register, you're checking your bank account at the everything. That's when you paying your expenses. And then boom, that's it. That's your process. Job, income, liabilities to expenses, and out. That's it. So that's the typical process of a financial statement. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's very doable. There's just one little thing you need to change, and I'm gonna show you in just a second. I have these books over here that's very important to investing in yourself, is reading. They always say that if you wanna hide anything from anybody, put it in a book. Let's change that narrative. Our words are powerful. So reading will make you even more powerful because of the words in there, okay? Nothing wrong with that process. I'm not knocking it. It helps so many people get to where they are, because as your job, your status, your promotions help increase you, then you're able to either manage your money better or be able to afford more things, wherever the case may be. I'm just here to offer you another solution to help you on your financial freedom, so that way you're not forced to have to stay there. You're working there because you want to. And I think that would help our community, our environment, become a healthier place, because we're not forced to be there. We're there because we want to. It's something we're passionate about. All right. And as we jump into this next part, the fourth and final part, the juicy part, where I'm sorry this video is taking forever, but I just had to break all those things down before we get to here, so that way you can fully understand of how this process could potentially help you. I'm not saying that this is the only way. I'm just saying it's a potential way to help you. Here we go. The fourth and final way, the first class enthusiast process of the financial statement. Believe it or not, I want you to keep a job or self-employed, because that's going to provide you the income to stable out your life, right? But there's one thing, there's a couple things you're going to change. First off, I recommend you read this first book. It is called The Richest Man in Babylon. And he just goes through that process that we're most familiar with. But there's a little changes that you make to it to help you out along the way. So definitely, I'm not getting paid for this or anything. Definitely get this book. It's only like 100 pages. I think like 95 pages. It's not too bad. 95 pages. Read this book. And it's actually a story about a man 5,000 years ago that was written on these clay tablets of how he became the richest man in Babylon. And it's going to blow your mind of how simple it is. But today, I'm gonna drop a little nuggets for you. But you definitely need to read his story, because that will instill in you, like put it really in you, like clay carve it out in your soul of how this process can benefit you. So what he did was, he had his job or his income, 100%, right? 10% went into the perfect investment, which I would talk about that in another video of how you can find the perfect investment, or what does a perfect investment looks like. It is very, very simple. Okay, when you read this book, you're gonna understand the perfect investment. 10% goes into the perfect investment, always. 100% of your income you get, you put 10% into your perfect investment, at least. All right, you put that in there and you start saving, or you start building into your assets, because the perfect investment is into your assets. And then you take 20% of your income and you pay off your bad debt. Not all debt, your bad debt. What is bad debt? Bad debt is where you're not earning no interest from that bad debt. And what do I mean by interest? The next book right here. I am actually giving this book out for free. How money works. So if you want to learn what bad debt and good debt is, read this book right here. Like, there's a link down below. Hit me up. I'll send you this free book. All you gotta do is cover the shipping and handling. I will send you this book for free. It's worth it. All right. It's normally, or you can get it on Amazon. You don't want to wait for me. It's like $16 plus the shipping and handling, whatever choice may be. We're here to save you money. So you want the book for free? Hit me up. Pay for the shipping and handling. You got it. Okay. Or if you're in the Dallas area, or if you like fly down, or don't fly down here just to come get the book, I'll mail it to you. It's a lot cheaper. I will actually give you this book. I can meet you in person and then just give it to you for free, okay? So you take 20% and you pay off your bad debt and your liabilities, all right? 20% goes to your bad debt and your liability. I recommend you write it out. Write down the name of it, the interest amount you need to pay, and then the minimum amount. You add all those up, add them together. 20% of your income needs to go to that total to knock those out. And as soon as you knock out one, you keep snowballing them down. So Say this one is $100, you put in $20 of this one, and this one is $100, you put $20 of this one. As soon as this one is paid off, now you put in $40 of this one. And then just build it down. All right, and then 70% is what you learn to live off of, because 10% went to your perfect investment, 20% went to your bad debt, and then you learn to live off of 70%. And that's going to help you learn your cash flow. So either you have a negative cash flow or your positive cash flow. So there's two things you either need to do. You need to increase your income or you need to decrease your expenses. You see how that works there? Very, very simple. That's why I said cash flow is important. But as that asset is growing, the asset is going to put income into your pocket. All right, so here's the next process of the first class enthusiast. Financial statement. You take that credit score that gives you respect among lenders and you buy either a business or real estate. Okay, now that's very important. There's other ones. You can buy stocks, bonds, mutuals, IRAs, 401ks, whatever the case. I'm not telling you to do any of that right now. I'm telling you to buy either real estate or a business. Real estate is a non-liquid thing. That means you can't always get your money out quickly, but it's stable, right? You can take out a mortgage loan for 30 years at 5% and it will stay at 5% for 30 years. And you'll still have that house, which will usually it will keep going up in value, which will make you more money, right? But a house is not a traditional asset unless you're making money from it. If you're living in the house, it's a liability because it's taking money out of that, okay? That's just a real estate tip. We're gonna have more videos on that, but just get this concept. Either buy a business, and a business is something that's duplicatable, okay? That's the key word. We're gonna talk more about that another video. But I'm just giving you the little tidbits. So you take your credit score, where they loan you money, they give you a $500 credit card or $10,000 credit card. You buy these businesses and you expand them, right? And those assets will add more to your income as you go on. All right, so now you're increasing your cash flow because your income is increasing because of all the assets you get. That is why the last part of our mission statement is I build financial wealth with assets. All right, that is how you build financial wealth. And then you just keep that process going. You keep getting your credit score to buy more assets. And when y'all go through Trey's class, it's going to teach you how to get business credit and why they keep giving you more money to supplement your business credit, and you can buy more assets to increase your income, which will decrease your bad debt and increase your net worth and increase your buying power, and you have financial control. Now you don't have to check your bank account. Now when somebody asks you for money, you're able to loan it to them or borrow it or like lend it out to them, like help them out. Or you can go out to eat with your friends and family and say, I got the bill, y'all. Get whatever you want. No limits. Or let's all go take a trip together. You're able to do all that when you have financial freedom. Okay, a couple more things I got for you here. I'm just gonna drop a couple more nuggets, but that is it. That is how the first class enthusiasts do it. And that's why you seek mentorship, because you gotta understand how that business or that real estate works before you buy it. Do not just go out there and just say, I'm gonna buy this house and try to renovate it and put some renters in there if you don't even know the process of it. Seek mentorship right here on this channel. If you wanna know more, reach out to me. There's my email. Send me an email, all right? Let's talk. I'm here to help you, okay? I love people and I just love mentoring and educating people because I've been there. I've been down there in the mud, just nothing. Trey, he's been there. I'm gonna have some other partners jump on here too soon, and we're gonna help you out along the process. My uncle, Sylvester, he always told me, hey, words are powerful, so watch the words you use. We have a daily text message that we send out every morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's just daily mindset. It's these motivational videos that's going to talk to you, to tell you that you can do it, you can make it. And when you have that kind of influence in your life, it starts to change your mindset and you can literally think things into possibility, okay? So if you want to get on those daily text messages, just sign up for that link down below, okay? I know, there's a lot of links down below. We're just trying to make it very accessible to you here, okay? So definitely get involved. Okay, I got 2 more books. They have nothing to do with, I'm not getting paid for these either, but ClickFunnels. Read these books if you really want to understand how a business works, okay? These 2 books are incredible, all right? They will help you out. And then that perfect investment, nah, I'm gonna say that for another video, okay? So y'all, we'll get to that later, but make sure you learn more about this perfect investment. Or if you wanna know right now, email me and say, Joe, what is the perfect investment? And these 3 books right here are simply incredible. Like this right here is the real hardcore basis of first class investments. These books right here. But we'll say those for another day. But definitely get this free book from me. Hit me up. I'll send this to you for free. But go ahead and order this books. It's going to help you out tremendously. All right, so that's all I got for y'all today. Thank y'all for making it all the way through this video. Those are just some bonus tips. Books, read, do whatever you can. And as always, I love y'all, okay? So y'all take care. Peace.